This is Road to Extinction. Let's say goodbye to Lugia VSTAR. Hey friends, welcome back to a new episode, and I announced it in last Friday's video. This is the start to the new mini-series Road to Extinction, where we give a farewell to the archetypes that are rotating out of the format at the end of March. And we make our start with Lugia VSTAR. It's a deck that I played before after Rahul already won a regional with it, and it's a very fun and powerful deck. It dominated the meta for a very long time. However, it's known for that it can brick into oblivion and you have a really hard time. But if you set up, man, this deck is powerful. So this is the deck list. We just have a very quick look at it because I want to get into the client and look at the star of the show. So this is Lugia VSTAR, and Lugia VSTAR is an attacker for colorless energy, and we do 220 damage. But what's most important is the summoning star ability and the V-Star power, because we can put 2 colorless Pokemon that have no rule box from our discard pile onto the bench. And this is how this deck works, because what we're trying to do, we're trying to discard Archeopsis and then bring them back, because Archeopsis is stage 2 Pokemon and we don't want to play Arcan and then evolve. We don't have the space in the deck, so we want to use that summoning star, discard Archeops before summoning star, Archeops on the bench, because then we can use Primal Turbo. With Primal Turbo, we can put 2 special energies on one of our Pokemon, and we want to get 2 in play. So we play 4 of them, so we can charge up our attackers, and we have a whole bunch of. I mentioned Lugia can be an attacker, but we also have Iron Hands. MP very much. We take an extra prize card. Fantastic attack. We have Blood Moon Ursaluna, usually a late game attacker, but no, we can use it because if we have 2 Archeops in play, we can put 4 energy on here. Awesome. We also have the Chinchino. Special roll, does 70 damage for each special energy card attached. Throw 4 special energies on there, it's 280 damage. That knocks out a ton of Pokemon in the format. We have Regigigas. You know, Dragapult is the BDIF at the moment. It's a Terra Pokemon. We throw 4 energy on here, we do 100 damage, and if it's a Terra Pokemon that's in the active, we do 230 more. So we do a whopping 330, which knocks out Charizard EX and Dragapult EX. So wonderful card, and it's a 1-prizer. I mean, that's awesome. We play a bunch of ball cards. We need to discard our Archeopsis, so we're going to do that with Ultra Ball. Ideally, we have 2 Archeops in hand. We use them as Ultra Ball fodder, get rid of them, get ourselves a V-Star, evolve, bring them back. We have Mesagosa to draw Pokemon. If we flip hats, we can get ourselves an Archeops, a Lugia VSTAR, whatever we need. And then, of course, we have 4 bosses. We need a lot of Gust to play around and knock out Pokemon that are on the bench. We have a Carmine first round draw. We have 2 Ionos for hand disruption. Research lets us discard our hand, so that's another way to discard the Archeops. We have Thornton, and then we play a whole bunch of energy. We play 3 DTEs, we play 4 gift energy. Gift energy is kind of cool, and it rotates out as well. But if the Pokemon where this card is attached to gets knocked out, we can draw until we have 7 cards in hand. That can be very powerful. We have Jet energy, we can use that in case something gets trapped, like Iron Hands, for retreat cost. If we don't want to spend a lot of energy, we can Jet energy a bench Pokemon into the active. And then we have Legacy energy. Legacy energy is cool because we can use that as our lightning energy with Iron Hands, and it also reduces the amount of prize cards the opponent takes by 1. So if this is on a 1-prizer, they take 0 prizes. If we put it on Iron Hands, they take only 1 prize card, which is great. We have Mist energy, which prevents effects to be, if you have that on the bench, some of the spread attacks don't work. And we have V-God energy, which protects us from attacks from V Pokemon, mainly for the mirror match. So yeah, that's the deck. let's say goodbye to Lugia and play a couple games together. Okay, I lost the coin toss, but my opponent decided that I am going first, and I have nothing. It's actually not that bad of a hand. Actually, it's a kind of a bad hand. They play a Pikachu sleeves. Let's see. I have no Pokemon. They get a mulligan, at least one. It looks like they have a Pokemon because they're taking their time setting one up. Okay, there it is. They have one in the active, and I have a mulligan. Of course, they know I'm playing Lugia VSTAR. Regigigas or Minccino. That is it. Okay, they get a chance to add more Pokemon because of the mulligan. Totodile, is that a Feraligatr deck? Ooh, another gift energy. Right, I'm using the Ultra Ball, getting rid of the Gigas and the V-Guard. And then I'm getting myself a Lugia. We put this one out. We attach the gift energy here. And then we're passing. I have V-Star next turn. Still need to find a lot more pieces to get this deck going. Oh, they have Trolley turn 1. They either draw into it or they had it in hand. So now they're getting all their lads up, but that also means they're not playing the Grand Tree. Some of the decks I saw, they played the Grand Tree to evolve into the Feraligatr. Because they now need to manually, I don't know if they play Rare Candy or not. So we have a slow start. Maybe we'll get a little bit of time to set up. I mean, right now I have 0 Archeops. I have no way to get Archeopsis. Okay, Badoo, Mimikyu, Totodile, and another Totodile. So 3 Totos, Mimikyu, then to stall, because Mimikyu, EX and V Pokemon do no damage, and they have an Arven. So Minccino might be an attacker that I need to get ready. So I probably attach and retreat, go into Lugia, and then with Lugia I can tank a couple of hits, one, because I think Feraligatr is 250. Let's see what they're getting with the Arven. Is it a Rare Candy? Do I Iono them then? Because, I mean, I evolve into Lugia. They get a rescue board because they want to go into the Badoo and buy themselves some time, and that's fine. They can Ichipollen me. I get rid of my entire hand, and then I do Iono. They attach to this Totodile. Okay, now they do Ichipollen, and I am item locked. I cannot play any items, so Ultra Balls are a no-go. Yeah, but there's an Archeops. Okay, how am I sequencing this? I'm gonna do this. Retreat. Go here. Okay, so I could read the wind, but then I can't Iono. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because that's my draw. I get rid of this Archeops. There's another Lugia and a Cinccino. Okay. Maybe I do this with just one. But I can also research or Iono. Okay, we have options. I can basically evolve into Minccino, play the Lugia. Yeah, they evolve. And then either research or Iono. They're not doing much right now. Maybe I Iono them into a good hill. They have 2 Croconaws, okay. Pokegear, they get a research. They already played the Arven. Oh, did they? No, I don't think they did. No, they didn't. That was the turn before. So they can use the Arven. They don't. Okay. There we go. What's my top deck? It's a Mist Energy. Okay, here's what we're doing. We're gonna evolve. we are gonna go play this Lugia. We can... I don't want to discard, but I can evolve this. And then we go here. And then we Iono them. And then we get to see 6 new cards. They get to see 6 new cards. And there's another Archeops. I can't play the Ultra Ball, unfortunately. I don't want to summon Star, because I want to get the other Archeops, because then I can retreat Lugia, go into Mangino, and okay. Maybe I need to, but they have the Mimikyu. No, I go into the Chinchino, but I need Archeopsis. I could technically play with one, attach manually to Chinchino, and then use Archeops and attach one to Lugia and one to Chinchino, and then I do plenty of damage. But I need to set up several lines. Let's see what else they have. I wouldn't mind a boss. A boss would be great. Okay, they Ichipollen me again. There's a boss. Okay, I think we are doing it. Attach the legacy here. I summon. There's one. I don't need the Regigigas. Here we go. And then we Primal Turbo. We get this and this, and then we attach this here and attach. Why can't I attach this here? Huh? Oh, you can't. My bad. You cannot attach them to different Pokemon. They only go into one of them. Okay, that was not good. I think I just pass. They probably stay in the Bidoof. And then I need to. I wanted to attach the DT. I should have probably stayed in the Lugia. I think I have another DT. I want to stay in Lugia and start knocking out. Let's see what they're in, what they're evolving. They play the Artisan. That gives me another Chinchino with the Ultra Ball, because I'm gonna knock out. Do I gonna knock out the Bidoof? Okay, I have plenty of energy on the Chinchino. That should work. There's the Monkey Dory. I don't think there's any leftover damage here that the Monkey Dory could use. There's a Feraligatr for 180. We need another energy on there. Okay, let's see if they're not item locking. If they're item locking, then I boss up the Feraligatr and knock him out with either the Lugia, because I hit him for 200 if I put a DT on. I wish I had 2 Archeopses in play. That's unfortunate, but I can use Archeops now as cannon fodder. So they use that, and then during your next turn, this Pokemon can't, but they also do 120. So they're gonna knock out my Lugia. And they put 40 on here. Okay. I need to set up another Chinchino. Oh, they don't. Okay, interesting. There's a Carmine. We do Primal Turbo. There's a DT. And put a mist on here. 2, 2. And then we are going for another Minchino. And then... oh, I'm still under item lock. But now we boss up the Feraligatr. And then we hit them for 200. And then we take the first prize. Discard the stadium. Yes, I want to discard that stadium too. Yeah, I'll take the first prize. And as always, I take number 3 first. There's Mesagosa, okay? If they item lock me, I can try Mesagosa for Cinccino. Yep. I could do that. Because yeah, what are they gonna do? They need to... another boss would be really good too, because then I could go for the Croconaw. They Iono. Okay, that's okay. They see 6 cards, I see 5 cards. Maybe there's 2 bosses. Interesting. Okay, there's another Feraligatr, which I can knock out too. Or does it make more sense? No, I think they need to attach another water energy, and then they do 280, and then they knock me out. But do they not have another water energy? I think this is probably their problem. There's another Croconaw. They also have not recovered any Pokemon yet. They have Totodile, Croconaw, Feraligatr in the discard pile. 2 hands. Is that... do they have a water energy? 50. Now they use Monkey Dory. Heal 30 on the Cinccino. Okay, they're just gonna hide. I think with the Relican, they copy the hit and run attack, and then I need to take out the Feraligatr because they can damage me a lot. Oh, they're going for the Archetypes. Okay. And then they do 150, and they go into the Mimikyu. Okay. I do have bosses here. There's a Cinccino. This is what I needed. Okay. Now we boss up this guy. And then we Archeops. 2 energy on the Cinccino. And then, no, not the Chet, not the Chet, not the Chet. And then we take out this Feraligatr. They have a 1-card hand. What can they do with this 1-card hand? There's another Chet energy. I think... I don't have any item cards, so that's fine with me. I think I'm gonna... do I take out their... how many bosses? Do I play 4 bosses? Okay. That's 190. I boss up the Croconaw. And then I hit for 200. So now I took out all of their Croconaws, Totodiles, and whatnot. So they... let's see. They have 3-3-2 in the discard pile. Even if they play 4-4, it will take them a while to get there. There's another Archeops. I could play the Luminion and then boss something up, but I don't think I want to do that. I'm gonna shed up this. And then hit him for 190. Okay, now the Badoo is out, done, knocked down. I can technically play item cards again. They go into the Monkey Dory, which I will knock out. They have a 4-card hand. What else do they have? They are Yono. Jet Energy is gone, which is okay. I probably should have gone into the other Chinchino so they cannot take any more prizes. Okay, and they concede. I took out all their Crocodiles, Totodiles, Feraligatrs, and there we go. Lugia still has it to beat up one of the top rogue decks. Alrighty, I won the coin toss and I'm gonna go first. See if we can pull up this Archeops discard on turn 1 before we get potentially item locked, and it does not look like it because I am gonna start a Minccino. And that is it. What can the... Oh, Mulligan. Give me Dragapult. We're playing against a Dragapult. The battle of the BDIFs. And one is it now. One used to be the BDIF. But let's see who can come out on top of this. They... of course, maybe give me an Archeops. That's not an Archeops. They start with a Duskull. There's a Chet Energy. Regigigas is good for the Dragapult, but I need to have two. I need to have 2 Archeopses in play, and then I can load them up. I don't want to do anything here, I think. I can maybe get rid of this and get me a Regigigas is in the deck, okay? I have all Lugias in play. 3 Archeopses. We have the Legacy 3, 4, 5, 9, 12. Okay, let's do that. We take the Lugia and we attach a Mist Energy. And then we end our turn. And that's all we do. No Archeopses. Should I have grabbed an Archeops with the Lugia? There's 2 Dreepies coming on the board. I wonder if that would have been the play. Get 2 Archeopses out. They have double Puffin. Oh my gosh. That's another Duskull and a Dreepy. Because I have research. They had 3 Buddy Puffin in their hand. Holy moly. Okay. They Evo. Nice. Okay. And they evolve 2 Dreepies into 2 Draglocks. And then it's our turn. And... do I want to research all of that away? I could push Lugia into the active. There's a boss. I need to see more cards. I could also discard, but that's not what I want. I need to get some Archeops. Okay, there's an Archeops. There's a Mesagosa. There's an Ultra Ball. We play this. Please, Mesagosa, give me an Archeops. Yes. Okay, there is the Archeops. And then we can Ultra Ball these 2 away. Get ourselves a Lugia. Here, then we summon Star. Both of them. Here, I cannot play a boss. What else do we have? Legacy and Gift Energy. We put them on here. I'm not going to use the other one. We are just gonna knock out their Duskull. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Do I discard the stadium? It gives them cards too. So yeah, I'm gonna discard it. It would have been nice to get a Regigigas out. There's a nest ball. That's the Gigas. Okay, if they evolve into the Dragapult, then I'm gonna take the knockout because the Recon Directive first. I also have the Fez. Let's see what they're doing. They need Sparkling Crystal. They can play Arven. And they have flipped the script. So they see a lot of cards. So I wouldn't be surprised if they haven't. If they have Sparkling Crystal, Dragapult, and an Energy. They need 3 cards. And then they can do 200 and 60 to the bench. There's a land, so that's the Dragapult. They get 2 Dragapults. They go into another Dragalope, do another Recon Directive. But the question is, do they have the Energy and the Sparkling Crystal? They played the lands, they can't play the Arven. I could get rid of... They fail the Terror because they already have 2 in hand. They put 1 on the bench. Attach an Energy. My play is probably going to be... Okay. I'm going to go for their Dragapult. There's another Lugia VSTAR. A Nest Ball for the Gigas. And then we Primal Turbo. 1, 2. On you. And then we Primal Turbo again. Here. And then we boss up you. And then we shoot up this Regigigas. And then we take out the Dragapult. 330 Jewel Breaker. Boom! Okay, we know that they have another Dragapult in hand. We get Iron Hands. Okay. I have the fish for another boss. Do I discarded 1, yeah, so I should have 2 more. Should have price checked. I should have 2 more bosses in hand. Not in hand, in the deck. So they need Crystal and... They need Crystal and an Energy. But I'm wondering if they stop playing here. Because they're not doing anything. Huh. Did they... They probably did not expect me pulling off the Regigigas after they evolved into the Dragapult. They thought it was safe on the bench, but I had Boss in hand. I had 2 Archeopses ready to go, and I had the Jet Energy. So let's see if they're still playing. They had a Pokemon promoted up to the active by default, and then the system drew a card. I don't think that they're still playing, but we are being patient. We will wait. If they don't do anything, I'm not going to boss up anything. I take out the Duskull, and then I'll retreat the Lugia VSTAR, Luminion, Boss, Fez. That's what I'm doing, but yeah, they're not playing. They're frustrated. I understand, but you can still play. The game is not over. You have a Dragapult in hand, right? There's a Thornton. We're just gonna do... I could also Thornton here into the Lugia, which I don't have. Never mind. I think we're just hitting them for 100, taking another prize card, and then I can go into Lugia VSTAR, boss up the fest with the Luminion. Unless my last two prizes are two bosses. I should have price checked. I always forget to price check, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. They're not playing, and even if they would get into another Dragapult, they would knock out the Regigigas, or if they have a boss, they don't do that much damage to knock out Lugia VSTAR, and they would have to Iono me into two. But let's see. That's unfortunate, but I think it showcased really well the power of Lugia VSTAR. I had two Archeops turn 2, and then they had a really good turn, but unfortunately I had Regigigas, and that took care of the Dragapult, and that's it. I'll take the win. Oh, nice. I won the coin toss, so I'm gonna go first, hoping to discard two Archeops turn 1 and not break. There's one Archeops, an Ultra Ball, but no basic. My opponent doesn't have a basic Pokemon either. Okay. We have... Do we have anything? Rhyme and a Terra Pokemon? Ooh, okay. No, I don't have anything either. My opponent has one, so they'd only taken one mulligan. I'll take two. Ooh, I'm starting Blood Moon. I can at least tank a couple hits, or I can Archeops it up. Capturing Aroma. I have Carmine, but I'm getting rid of a bunch of energy. Ooh. Hey, that's a Charmander deck, but there's a Rhyme in there? That's interesting. Hey, what are we getting? I think I need to prioritize the Lugia here, and then let's play Capturing Aroma. Gets us another Pokemon. I don't want to reveal the Regigigas quite yet, because that can one-shot Zard. Do I... Amp? We'll get another Lugia. We'll also get the fish for next turn. No, because I'm Carmining. Whatever I get needs to go on the bench. So let's get this. Here. And then... we want to chat up. We'll attach the mist here. And then we Carmine. See 5 more cards. As an Archeops, Capturing Aroma. Okay, maybe we get a Minchino. Iron Hands for 120. Do I have the energy in deck? And I could put the Legacy. I have to put the Legacy on there because I don't play any lightning energy. Okay, what are we gonna do? Not the Gigas. Minchino. The fish for next turn. What do I have? I have a boss in hand, huh? I could. And then we pass. They could Iono us. That could always happen. I need a couple of puzzle pieces here. I need another Archeops and Ultra Ball. I need a way to discard. Should have pushed Lugia into the active? I don't know. Okay, I need a V-Star, I need an Archeops, and I need an Ultra Ball. And yeah, that's a lot of puzzle pieces. I have a Luminion. I could get a Research and then research that hand away. And they get 2 more Charmanders with the Buddy Buddy Puffin. They got a Rotom V with the Mesagosa. And then they put Hero's Cape on the Charmander. And they play Capturing Aroma. They play Aroma and Rhyme. That's an interesting... Orinoco. What? What does this fella do? Once in your turn, you may heal 20 damage from your active evolution Pokemon. So you cannot heal a basic Ultra Ball and Rare Candy. And then go into the Charmander, the Zard. That Hero's Cape also prevents me from using the Team Evo. They can put that on the Charmander. That prevents me from using Regigigas. And I don't play a Vacuum in this deck. No Jamming Tower. So Regigigas might not be the one. Okay. They cannot use Team Evo because they put the Hero's Cape on. They just do an instant... Okay. What do we get top deck? Speaking of the devil... Can we flip another... Can we flip a heads to get... Nope. What am I going to do here? Bench the fish. Yes. Do I get... Research? Yes, I get research. Regigigas is not in... Oh, I should have waited and used... that was a misplay. Yeah, because now I get a Chet energy and I cannot... And I cannot push Lugia up. I get the Lugia. And I think I have 2 in there right now. Yeah, 2 Archeopses. So we can evolve into the Lugia. And then I can Summoning Star. Don't play a Night Stretcher either. Okay, how are we going to sequence this? I'm going to put a DT. And this. On here. And then I can retreat into here. And then because I already have 2 energy on the Lugia VSTAR, I can attack. Want to keep the legacy for... I think I'm going to keep the legacy for Iron Hands. Maybe that can turn into a play. Okay, they concede. I don't know why, but game hasn't even really started yet, but I'll take the win. GG's. Ah, dang. My opponent's gonna go first, but that might not be... Okay, there's 1 Archeops and I'm starting the Luminion. Oh, that is not the best start. I have 2 bosses, a research and a gift. They start a Latias. Well, it could be a lot of different decks. Could be the Claw of Terapagos deck. Fez doesn't give it away. And they attach grass and they end their turn. That was a pretty quick turn. There's Legacy. Ooh. I need to get rid of 3. I guess that's all I have to. Legacy is rough. But I get this. Let's do the Capturing Aroma. And we flip heads. There's another Archeops technically, but I think I'm gonna get the Lugia because I already have 1 Archeops in the discard pile. Then Do I get rid of another energy? I guess so. Could have also gone into the Klefki for a little bit and wait, but okay. It is what it is. I have the V-Star, but I only have one Archeops in the discard. They bossed the fish up just to stall, maybe? Yeah, they're just stalling. Okay. That's fine. Ultra Ball. Yep, we're Ultra Balling the Archeops and the Klefki away. And what are we getting? I wish I knew what we're playing against. Is it a Terra deck? Who are my attackers? Do I just set up another? We could go Iron Hands. Okay. Let's Summon Star. The Archeops is back. And then we do Gift. Mist. All on here. And we're just going to get the Lugia ready to hit. And we get V and Mist, and then we can hit for 220. Do I wanna, let's put the hands out, and then they didn't do much. I think I'll just wait. I think I'll just wait my turn, because like I said, they didn't do much. They put the Bravery Charm in an energy. Now they're just gonna do the Cruel Arrow attack, hit the Archeops for 100. They definitely gonna knock out this one next turn. They could. No, Iron Hands was such a misplay because I don't have the Legacy energy. We don't Iono, do we? Well, we played this Archeops. I think I can live with just one. We put the DT and Jed here, here. Then we retreat. We get rid of the we get rid of the Jed. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Going to Lugia. Lugia hits for 220, but I can boss up the Latias, and then we're taking the knockout. They knock out the Archeops, but that's fine. They can knock out my Archeops. There's another Lugia, because they have only a 3-card hand. That's why I didn't Iono them. I didn't want to give them more cards. I mean, they can use Flip the Script now. The question is, should I have hit for 220? Yeah, that's fine. I can't retreat right away, but I can hopefully draw into a Jet. I also don't want to give him the Mesagosa. There's a Carmine. Here we go. Oh, I should have not put the DT on, because with the DT, I could have retreated with double DT. Okay, we use the Carmine. I don't want to use the Mesagos. I don't want to give them more Pokemon. And then I can shed up this Lugia. And then I hit for 220. And then they need another Pokemon. They can do 100 on the Archeops, but unless they have a... Okay, they get a Night Stretcher, so they're not done playing the game yet. They have the Latias. Will they switch? Okay. They heal 30. That's also fine. Will they... They get 2 bosses back in the deck. Okay, what's my top deck? It's an Ultra Ball. I knock out Latias. And they cannot knock out my Archeops in return. They can fast. They see plenty more cards. What do I get from the prices? Another Lugia and a Nest Ball. Okay. Should I have built up another Lugia? I mean, they must see more Pokemon. There's no way they don't see more Pokemon. There's the Ninja, but they also need to move the Fez from the active, because otherwise I win. They can retreat, but I also have a bunch of bosses. Will they get a boss? Nope, they failed the boss, so they cannot stall. So yeah, that's GG's. They don't move. They just do 100. I draw, but all I do is I need 2 more prizes, and I just hit and they concede. So I guess they couldn't set up really well, but honestly, I don't care. I'll take the win, but GG's to my opponent. Alright folks, that was it. It's very sad to see this set go. Lugia had such a good run. It won so many tournaments, but end of March is approaching and it's time to say goodbye. It's a really fun deck to play. I really like playing this deck. I got lucky. I was able to set up in all of my matches. Lugia is known to brick sometimes into oblivion, and then you have a hard time to play the game, to follow your strategy. But I got lucky and everything worked out really well. So I had a lot of fun playing Lugia for the last time. I hope you enjoyed it too, and I hope you enjoyed saying goodbye to Lugia together with me. And as always, do not forget to like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and I see you in the next episode. I am out.